Hi everyone, this is attorney Amy Long reporting to you from my office in Fall River, Massachusetts. We are allowed to be open in Massachusetts. Lawyers are considered an essential service, so I am here working on client cases. I wanted to check in with you all to remind you that my office is open and available to you by phone and video. I do phone consultations and video consultations. I've used programs ranging from FaceTime and Duo and WhatsApp and whatever, and Facebook video, whatever works for you. So my office is open. I know this is a tough time for many of you. You're not able to go to work. You're locked inside your home. Your children are also locked inside. You're looking for activities. Your offices are closed. You couldn't work if you wanted to, and it's not a good idea to have to be out there for any extended time or to have increased social interaction. I know in Rhode Island it's 5 or less people who are able to get together. And in addition to that, retailers that we're used to going to are now closed. Spas and salons and hairdressers, and on and on. It's just a very difficult, challenging time for all of us. We don't know how long this is going to last. We thought it would peak relatively soon by the middle of April, and it's uncertain how many months this is going to go on. So people are going to have to get creative. In the immigration world, there have been a number of updates affecting stakeholders, applicants, and their families, ranging from immigration court closings for those of you who are in immigration court. I believe they're closed until the 10th of April, and we'll have updates once the 10th of April gets closer if that is going to be extended. And administrative offices, USCIS administrative offices for interviews and oath ceremonies has also been closed up through the 7th. I believe they're reopening on the 7th, but that is probably going to be reevaluated, particularly in light of Trump's recent announcement that he is extending social distancing guidelines through April 30th. So stay tuned for announcements in that regard. I'm excited to tell you that I am updating my law firm Facebook page regularly, so please follow me. It's once you go to Facebook, it's I believe it's LOAL1. If you're not able to find me, please send me a text. You can text me at 703-898-0975, and I'll direct you. In addition to my law firm Facebook page, I've also created a new section of my website. My website is immigrationfallriver.com or immigrationprovidence.com, with a news section giving you corona-specific updates, as well as other updates. So in addition to the closings that I mentioned earlier, there are also, the embassies are closed. I believe that the online scheduling system is still working. That's to the best of my knowledge as of today, but for interviews that are scheduled rather far in the future. So I know some applicants cannot even get an interview right now, and that's probably embassy specific, but I believe the scheduling system is still working. If you're not able to schedule your immigrant or non-immigrant appointment, well, the immigrant ones are going to be scheduled for you generally, but a non-immigrant appointment, you should perhaps try at odd times of the day and see if one opens up. And again, it will be scheduled far in the future. This is to the best of my knowledge so far. So embassies are closed, the courts are closed, and the administrative offices are closed. The Trump administration had also announced that expedited removals will be increasing immediately, that people will not be put in detention. They'll just be removed immediately to their country of origin. So in the immigration world, an expedited removal is considered a deportation. And other immigration lawyers will know what I mean by that. So that's going to be relevant to us to to follow the paperwork, follow the paper trail to find out whether or not there's been a turnaround at the border as opposed to an official expedited removal. If you entered on the visa waiver program and your authorized period of stay is about to expire, please contact the Customs and Border Protection at the local airport and ask for satisfactory departure. Please do this before the expiration, and you could get up to a 30-day extension. So let's see, premium processing is also suspended on H-1B petitions. The reason why is unclear, possibly because of diminished manpower and the fact that people are working from home. If you've received a notice of intent to deny on a petition or an application, or a request for evidence, or a notice of intent to terminate, something that requires you to respond, and your petition was filed between March 1st and May 1st, you're going to be given an extension, a 60-day extension. And I realize some practitioners are dealing with petitions that were filed before then, and I'm not able to advise you. You'll have to use your own creative lawyering on that. So there have been some announcements regarding the employer's use of Form I-9. The Department of Homeland Security has rolled out some leniency and some flexibility in I-9 compliance. And you really need to check the I-9 portal on the USCIS website. It is not that there is no requirements anymore. You are still required to complete an I-9, but there is some leniency in the requirement. Please, if you have any questions about that, again, please contact me. My cell phone is 703-898-0975. For those of you wondering, I had my law practice in Virginia, which is the 703 area code, for many years, and I have now relocated into Massachusetts, practicing only immigration law, only federal law. So stay safe out there, and as a reminder, I am available to you for phone and video consultations. You will have to make individual case-by-case assessments as to whether you think it's the right time to move forward with your immigration case. Some of these cases take a very long time. This coronavirus is not going to shorten processing times. It is likely to have the opposite effect. So if you want to get that first step in your immigration journey done, there's no time like the present. Some lawyers are required to work from home. Of course, they're still working even though they're from home. It depends on the state. And so I'm doing phone or video consultations. I'm making decisions based on the best information that I have as of today. I do not think it's a good idea as of right now to do in-person consultations. However, phone and video work just as well. Many of my clients are out of state. I represent clients from all over the country as well as internationally. And with technology being what it is, we have full and complete consultations using that technology. So again, stay safe, stay occupied, try and find healthy stress relievers, and hopefully this will move past us soon enough. Thank you, and God bless.